beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
Delightful.
Oh, this reminds me a lot of the soundtrack of Mr. Bean, the movie.
Yeah.
There's very similar music in that played, especially towards the end of the movie. Very, very similar music. I'm assuming this one came first. The Meadow of Ahuka Aho. I'm assuming it was released earlier. Do we have the details of the year of this album?
Is it?
No, we don't.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's very beautiful music. I love the parts where the accordion was presented to us
Yeah,
to
a lot
listen
of
to.
it.
Beautiful music choices, instrument choices in this one. Fun all the way, very relaxing, very soothing. At the same time, a little bit festive here and there. As I said, it reminded me a lot of Mr. Bean, the movie.
Yeah.
If you remember the movie well and you remember the music soundtrack of Mr. Bean, you'll see the great
Isn't that called
similarity.
the Bean's Holiday, right?
Mr. Bean, the movie, the original movie. Mr. Bean, where's the art gallery one? Where he
Oh,
goes to
art
US,
gallery.
America.
Okay, I thought the holiday one you're talking about towards the end when he goes to Cannes. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, oh, good start to the album.
It is a great start to the album. I liked it. I enjoyed every moment while the instruments were playing. I like the selection of the instruments. They were so calming. They were so good. As per little bit of the description that was provided by a patron for this soundtrack, was that Hauka Aho is a place where people, spend a lot of time. It seems it's very special to Finnish culture, where they go isolate themselves from the hustle and bustle and all the chaos of the world, and they just want to cocoon themselves in a world where they feel relaxed and they feel themselves. They have some time to
And Mother Nature.
contemplate.
The forest, the Mother Nature, the countryside.
And also it is so similar to what we have in India as well. People take to meditation and they also isolate themselves, not in order to isolate themselves, but at least get a perspective back or get themselves rejuvenated.
Yeah, they normally call these kind of people who flee the cities urban refugees.
Okay,
It's
here
a
we
great
call
term.
sannyasis.
Urban refugees, literally a refugee in a city,
Right.
big city, and you're trying your best to escape it and go to the countryside, to the wilderness, be with one with Mother Nature.
Yeah, I think, and it happens very, very, very often with people, especially those who live in the cities, because of the stress levels that keep triggering sometimes or the other kind of emotions that you don't want, and to escape it, most people want it. And in some cases, you don't even have that escape, or you don't even have the funds for it. So that is how it is. I'm glad to know about a different part of the world where they actually cherish it and they value it the way it is, and it should be valued for at least those who have it. I love the music.
This album has been requested by patron Marco. It's called The Unknown Country in English.
Yeah.
It's a whole orchestra
Yes.
that is here. We'll hopefully you can find out about all of them yourself and listen to them. We'll provide the main names here. ANSSI TIKANMÄKI is on the piano and keyboards, I think.
Yeah.
On all songs. Sami Kukonmaki on drums. Juso Nudlen on electric bass or bass. Emil TIKANMÄKI on electric guitar. Elgias TIKANMÄKI on organs, keyboards, percussion and drums. Raijo Carbonen on electric bass. Peter Lerche on acoustic guitar and electric guitar. Paulina Lerche on accordion. That's what we heard in this first song. Is mentioned the first and seventh song she does the accordion. Great playing by her.
Yeah.
And Kantil, the instrument. Penti Lati on soprano, alto and tenor saxophone and flute. Esa Lenin on flute and tenor saxophone. Mas Orpen on clarinet, tenor saxophone. There are a lot of people mentioned here. Kari Nikanen on
real
oboe.
orchestra.
Juni Surunen on horn. Pasi Titinen on horn. Aki Valimaki on trumpet. Tapio Kilpinen on trumpet. Petri Jutilanen on trombone. And Kari Koivisto on trombone. Hendrik Perlo on
It's a long
violin.
list, Savio, please.
It's a long list.
Long
I'm almost done with it. I might as well complete.
Okay.
Pirjot Tusilmani on violin. Nina Kulio on violin. Anna Peltonimi on violin. Haida Kula on violin, a lot of violinists here. It's like a complete orchestra. Leah Antona on violin, Anne Coronen on violin, Viola on viola, Panu Sari on cello, Vaiko Sinsalo on voice, doing the voice, Uso Nodlen and Ansi Tikkanmäki and Petri Rapula, the mixers of this album. Yeah, so let's get started with the second song after this one. Goodbye. Okay, nice little song about a railway station.
It was
You can possibly imagine the hustle and bustle of the people moving out of this railway station, all heading to the countryside to enjoy the
We don't know that.
mother nature. Yeah, it's all in the experience. It has that railway train feel.
a baby crying, lot of things
Kind of
happening.
thing. You know, it's like all the frantic chaos of a busy railway station. Everyone heading out. The urban refugees heading out.
I like the
To
stark
the
difference or
countryside.
stark contrast between
Yeah,
the
it
two
doesn't.
songs.
You really can't tell it's on the same album.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
quite different.
So they took the bipolar opposites of the two timings. One is in the solace, and it was wonderful. I just have to reiterate, it was wonderful. The more I think of it, it felt good. It felt good listening to it. The first one, and then this one, the railway station, Harvenpa railway station. It was busy. It was good. I don't know how busy a railway station in today's time would be in Finland. I don't know when this album was made because of the population, and people are quieter there, especially the extreme European side, northern zone. People are very quiet. Not the same here. So if you had to fit this music, you have to
Yeah,
make
we
it
are-
10 times more.
We are talking about urban refugees. Now all those kind of places are filled with real refugees.
Yeah, real refugees.
That's
True.
no, it's a joke here. It's the
It is
reality
not
of the
joke.
situation.
Yeah.
And of course, those countries welcomed them with open arms once upon a time.
They had their own reasons.
Suddenly they had a problem. Have a problem.
It would be problematic. It definitely is problematic because these countries were not diverse to begin with. It's not India or it's not.
They don't embrace diversity. I would say such countries don't embrace
But
diversity.
because it has never been that way, Sabi.
Yeah.
Historically, it has never been that way. Whereas where we come from, I know it's not the skin color that we are talking about here, European skin color, but I think after living here for 2 generations, you also turn little brownish because of the temperate zone. I'm not kidding. That's what it is. But the diversity over here in India that we celebrate, I don't think that it goes the same everywhere else. Although it can be promoted and things like that, but it takes a lot more effort. And making effort for something and it being effortless are two different things. And both can be sensed. So it's as simple as that. It definitely had its elements of noise and fun, and a lot of things were going on, and I could get that. But I definitely, if I had to choose between the two, I would go for the first track on this album. It was marvelous. It was marvelous. Talking about a railway station, I like the rail journeys or train journeys. It's popular around the world. Train journeys around the world. As a child, I have enjoyed a lot of it, seeing a lot of landscape of India through our rail journeys that used to be long as 3 days at times, because from when we used to visit from Mumbai to our native place, it would take around 36 hours to 45 hours at a stretch, and we would be seeing almost half India, literally from western side of India to going extreme north. It used to take half of India, covering it over these many hours, and we would enjoy every bit of it. So railways used to be a charm. These days, I think also it's something people don't prefer because it takes long. Also, just something that I have to mention here. I'm wearing this cap not because it's very cold in Mumbai. It's definitely not that cold. Got a injury on my head while playing cricket. So it was unfortunate. Because of that, our reactions also have come after a few days. Then it would have normally come. So I'm just trying to cover the wound. I don't know if I can show you guys. So here it is. And just to give it a cover, I'm wearing a cap. So it's not that cold here. I just have to do it.